Jude Bellingham scored an amazing goal against the Greece national team in the Nations League match. This is his first goal in 9 matches for Madrid and the England national team. But the English lost at home with a score of 1-2. We will talk about Bellingham later today, so be sure to watch the video until the end. In the meantime, let's continue to figure out who will replace Carvajal, who suffered a serious injury. Partly unexpectedly, Ancelotti turned his attention to Madrid's youth teams and requested a report on right-backs. It is said that there is no ready option for the lineup, but there are promising players that the coaches have taken notice of. Aguado, Jimenez, and Fordio. What do you think about the option of transferring Pedro Porro from Tottenham? He is 25 years old, he is Spanish, he shows quality play, and most importantly, he is open to a transfer to Madrid. Of course, I am pleased to be linked with such a club. It means that I am doing everything right. If a move to Madrid happens one day, then so be it. At the same time, let's not forget that Madrid's main target is the Trent from Liverpool, whose contract is expiring. Also, here's some new information. Madrid has set its sights on Bayer Leverkusen defender Jonathan Tah, whose contract also expires next summer. He could already be signed in January. At the same time, we should not forget that Bayer's head coach Xabi Alonso is still the favorite for the position of head coach of Madrid in 2025 or 2026. And this means that it will be easier for Madrid to sign Jonathan Tah and Wirtz with Xabi Alonso. And now, the most important transfer news. Madrid is indeed ready to pay well for Arsenal's centre-back, Saliba, 23 years old. He is one of the best center-backs in world football. It seems that the management of Madrid has even reached out to the player to discuss a potential transfer. The fans' reaction in Madrid is telling. This is the best defender in the world at the moment, and Madrid only signs the best. Who can resist the name of Madrid? Saliba will come sooner or later. Saliba will become one of Madrid's most important signings in recent years, and the reaction from Arsenal fans is equally telling. He will not leave for less than £1 billion. Saliba is devoted to Arsenal and will not leave our fortress. The truth is that this transfer will be difficult to carry out. Arsenal values Saliba very highly. But remember who Rudiger named when he was asked which transfer he wanted. It was Saliba. That was Rudiger's choice. Saliba has impressive statistics and key performance indicators. Now imagine what the center of defense would look like. Rudiger and Saliba. Share your opinion in the comments. And also subscribe to the channel and like this video. Let's return to the sad news from last week. Carvajal suffered a serious injury, and now he is preparing for surgery. But take a look at these footage. Carvajal, Rodri, and Lou Norman are all injured, and they came to visit the Spain national team. They made a corridor like this, and we see how Carvajal and José Luis embraced each other warmly when they met. A long time ago, we haven't seen a player with such qualities and titles as he has, playing in defense, so it would be fair if he were the one to receive the Ballon d'Or. Who is José Luis talking about? Of course, it's Carvajal. In another interview, José Luis was asked whom he would choose between Dani Alves and Cafu, and the answer was, of course, Carvajal.
Ah, sí, ¿y quieres más? ¿De Cafu o Dani Alves?
A ver, yo de Carvajal.
From these photos, we can see that Carvajal is in a good mood. Let's wish him a successful surgery and a speedy recovery, so that he can return to the field as soon as possible. And now let's take a little break and have some fun, shall we? Here you go. The new goalkeeper of Barcelona made the following statement. Madrid is one of the teams that can win at every tournament, and I am confident that we will try to shatter their dreams this year in order to win the trophies they want to claim. Attention! The Polish goalkeeper who came to Barcelona has never won the Champions League. Now tell me, when was the last time Barcelona won the Champions League? They probably have already forgotten about it themselves. A whole decade has passed, so this statement that we want to take the title from Madrid, it amuses us today, right? And now take a look at this photo. It seems like nothing unusual. Valverde, wearing the number 8 on his jersey, but everything is unusual here because this is a photo from the past, the 2014 to 2015 season, but Valverde is already wearing the number 8. This is long before he moves to Madrid and long before Tony retires. Of course, this photo is amazing because it reminds us once again that our dreams come true. Let's dream. Valverde is preparing with the Uruguayan national team for the next match of the World Cup qualifying tournament. Uruguay's opponent is the underdog of this qualifying round, the team from Peru. I have no doubt about Uruguay's victory, and I am confident that Valverde will deliver a quality performance. One could even bet with confidence that Uruguay will win. You can see the promo code on the screen, and you will find the link in the pinned comment. As long as Valverde keeps winning on the field, we will also win with the leader and great player of our team. So, if you want to play, please do. The Brazil national team has already played their match. It was a tough game, but they won against the Chilean team with a score of 2-1. Vinicius Jr., as you remember, is injured, as is Militao. However, Rodrigo played the full match on the field. Endrick came off the bench, but neither of them made any scoring contributions in this match. But let's congratulate Camavinga, who scored for the French national team in an official match for the first time. The French national team defeated the team from Israel with a score of 4-1. Camavinga scored and provided an assist. This is in the absence of Mendy and Mbappe, who are currently training with Madrid and recovering from injuries. Meanwhile, Tchouameni has become the captain in the absence of Mbappe for the French national team. It is a great honor and responsibility. We discussed it with the coach, and he told me about his decision. I am very happy. The issue of the captaincy in our team is discussed less than in the media. This is temporary. We know well who our captain is. A hint about Kylian Mbappe, who is going through a tough time so far, but let's hope that after this international break, we will see a different, more quality Mbappe, and we return to England. An amazing event took place there, which we will now discuss, perhaps with some anger to some extent. Palmer, a Chelsea player, was recognized by the Football Association as the best player of the 2023-2024 season, and 2023-2024 once again. Palmer ended up without trophies, without titles. Palmer, who spent Euro 2024 on the bench, was recognized as the best player in England, not Jude Bellingham. Not Jude Bellingham. Just a second, I repeat twice. Jude Bellingham had an amazing season in Madrid last year, where he was the leader of the England national team at the European Championship. Palmer, not Bellingham. What do you think about this? Madrid fans are very angry. Bellingham really needs a better publicist because, man, they really robbed him. It should have gone to Bellingham, who was absolutely tenacious for England and made an assist in the final. Someday we will talk about what the English media did to Jude Bellingham throughout the Euro. Madrid fans, don't let anyone fool you into thinking that Jude has huge publicity. In reality, he is one of the most underrated players in the world. It's madness that everyone just decided to erase from memory what Jude Bellingham did last season. Incredible. Jude should do the same as Courtois did with Belgium. Ungrateful rats. Jude Bellingham's biggest crime is that he didn't make it to the Premier League. So everything he has achieved outside of England doesn't concern them. And the last comment resonates with me a lot because England and the Premier League and everything that happens there is such a closed world. And whatever is happening in that closed world, it doesn't concern them. So, our support as Madrid fans goes to Bellingham. He is absolutely the best and the best player in England last season. What do you think? Write in the comments. Also, subscribe to the channel because here we discuss the most important events about Real Madrid, and we cheer for Real Madrid. See you soon. Goodbye.